Hi, my name's Ilma and welcome to my channel. I have been posting Christian blogs 13 straight years every day. Today I'd like to share Daniel 10 verses 10 to 17. Here's the word of God. And behold, a hand touched me and set me trembling on my hands and knees. And he said to me, O Daniel, man greatly loved, understand the words that I speak to you and stand upright, for now I have been sent to you. And when he had spoken this word to me, I stood up trembling. Then he said to me, Fear not, Daniel, for from the first day that you set your heart to understand and humbled yourself before your God, your words have been heard, and I have come because of your words. The prince of the kingdom of Persia withstood me 21 days, but Michael, one of the chief princes, came to help me, for I was left there with the kings of Persia, and came to make you understand what is to happen to your people in the latter days, for the vision is for days yet to come. When he had spoken to me according to these words, I turned my face toward the ground and was mute. And behold, one in the likeness of the children of man touched my lips. Then I opened my mouth and spoke. I said to him who stood before me, O my Lord, by reason of the vision, pains have come upon me, and I retain no strength. How can my Lord's servant talk with my Lord? For now no strength remains in me, and no breath is left in me. Daniel 10 to 17. Here's my poem on facing spiritual battles. When you communicate with God through prayers, some forces may hinder you to get them answered. Be wary of these unseen forces that can delay your progress. These battles can also make you grow your endurance. Here's my commentary. In this account, we witness Daniel's encounter in the spiritual realm where he was in the presence of two men. The man who was speaking to Daniel in this vision and also another man. Some scholars believe that the man in the vision was an angel giving Daniel the interpretation of his dreams. The second man was the king of Persia who delayed the answers to Daniel for 21 days. I do believe that this account focuses on exposing the spiritual battles we face daily, as did Daniel encountered in this narrative. Daniel fasted for 21 days, as was spoken in the earlier chapter. We can learn from Daniel the importance of letting go of our appetites so we can hear God more closely. Reflection. How can we grow our spiritual muscles and win the battles we face daily? Well, the only way we know that we're having a spiritual battle or we're undergoing some form of a spiritual battle is if we know the Word of God, because it's only in the Word of God that tells us that we are dealing with unseen forces. That's in Ephesians 6, that these unseen forces are there. We don't see them, and yet they can create havoc in our lives. So for us to be able to recognize it is one of the first important thing, because that means that we are learning to discern what is good and what is right. So we are told in the Bible to test every spirit that comes our way, so whether we know if that spirit is from the evil one or from the Lord himself. So it's important for us to be in the Word of God daily, because that's the only way. That is our weapon. It says the armor of God is the Word of God, so that the Word of God is the sword of the Spirit, and faith is our shield, and peace is our shoes. That's in Ephesians 6 as well, the armor of God. So it's important for us to wear the armor of God constantly and be connected to the Lord, because if we're disconnected with God, we're gonna lose the battles, because we won't even know there's battles, because that's how cunning the devil is, that he can make it look like you're all okay, but you're not. And just like when people says, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, it's like there's actually some form of battle going on in there, because they're trying to be defensive, that they don't want to face the troubles that they're getting themselves into. Thanks for watching. I hope you check my website at ilmaars.com for artworks, photographs, and a copy of this blog. Please subscribe to my channel on YouTube so I can make more videos, give you the Word of God. And if you haven't already, check over 4,000 videos I've done over the years. I've been doing this daily. Just type on YouTube or Google search ILMA'S Palm Devotional. Have a wonderful day.